Hi everybody, I'm Jonathan, messenger for the spirit world. I have a young chap with me called Derek. Now, Derek is right. Okay. Okay. Derek. Right. Derek, although he looks a lot older than his years, um, is around 1920, 1920 area. Um, right. Okay. He's telling me that he went into the world of spirit through being hung. He says I didn't do it. He says, right, what did you do? Tell me. Okay. Now, Derek Derek feels to be around 15 years old. Um, I get the feeling that he's got learning difficulties. We should probably say it would probably be known as ADHD or Asperger's today, but then, right, mm, okay. He's telling me that it was in the early 50s, and he used to like to go and watch cowboy films, um, Roy Rogers and Trigger and um, mm, and the silent movies or films, matinees, but all to do with cowboys and John Wayne and these characters. Um, no, saying one of his favourites was a chap called Tom Mix, um, an actor. Um, okay. It says he grew up on stories of Jesse James, who was an American, um, some say outlaw. I'm not here to judge. But he grew up on these stories of the Wild West. He had a friend, right, he's calling him Chris. There's two names. He's calm, steady, so it's okay. He's getting really excited. But there's two, I get the feeling, it's, okay, no problem. I get the feeling that this chap, his friend, had two first names for his name, but he's calling him Chris. Now, I don't know. I really genuinely don't know anything about this, but before my time on Earth. But he's telling me that they were playing Jesse James and outlaws and things like this, like children do. And his friend was a bit younger than him, but he's telling me he was very, very manipulative. He was very, very controlling, and he'd tell him to do something and he'd do it because he wanted him to be his friend because he didn't have any friends, he's saying. Or he didn't have many friends. Okay. Right. This chap, his friend, right, got hold of a real firearm. This is it like one of them cowboy guns. Bless you. And he used to let him look after it for him. He used to let Derek look after it for him. Put it in a secret place in his den. Okay. And they were playing one day. And they were playing, going over walls and things and shootouts and all that. And right, okay. And they were he's showing me he's climbing onto a roof. Now, I get the feeling that somebody had seen them with this gun and called the police. Okay. And what happened then was the police came, and instead of seeing two children playing, they saw two men, or what they thought was men, on a roof. Now don't forget, Derek is in his late teens, and this other chap was a lot younger. Right. He's showing me that I don't know the ins and outs of this, and he's not showing me the ins and outs on it, but basically a policeman stroke security man, I don't know, was shot, fatally shot. And Derek's saying it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it at all. It wasn't me that did it. But basically they were apprehended. And because Derek was older, Derek got charged with the murder. He says it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I've been telling everybody I didn't do it, but nobody believed me. And he's crying and he's saying, I want my mum. And he okay. He's they're saying he should have known better, and because he's older he would have known better, so that's why he was charged. It was the young kid that shot the firearm. Basically they wouldn't listen. Right. And basically they went into witch hunt mode, and they wanted somebody, because a policeman stroke security man had been killed, and they wanted somebody to pay for it. And unfortunately that somebody was Derek. Now Derek had a childlike mind, and he thought it was a big adventure at first, and unfortunately that big adventure ended up with the death penalty. He's obviously in the UK, and it was a big thing here. It's a big thing anywhere, but the right, okay. He's telling me that he when they went to hang him, basically, even the hangman didn't believe he'd done it. Right, thank you. It's telling me that the hangman actually told people he didn't do this. This is not right. He's an innocent man. yes, he was messing about playing. He wasn't out to hurt anybody, but because of cowboys and Indians and all this sort of thing that was big in them days, the outlaws, it was just a big adventure and it turned bad. Now, the chap that actually did do it is telling me went free. And I'm not saying he was laughing at him behind his back, but he says my mum was so upset. He says I was worried I was going to get shouted at by my mum. But, yeah. Okay, no problem. Oh, bless you. No problem. He's just said to me, and I'm going to use his words, "Thank you, sir, for listening to my side of the story. I didn't do it. I didn't hurt him. I would never have hurt a policeman, stroke security man. I would never hurt anybody. It was just play. I was just playing." Okay. All right. Right. Okay, no problem. No, you're welcome. He still has relatives on the earth plane, and this is for them really. He wants them to know that he didn't do it, and I wouldn't hurt anybody. It's just a big game. Okay, God bless. Okay, then he's told me his story, and he seems a happier person for telling his side of the story and me actually listening to him, because I'm not biased. I'm not biased on anything, and whatever people tell me. It's quite interesting actually, because somebody who went to the world of spirit by hanging has got no restrictions on them, so that proves to me that they're innocent. But hey, I'm only saying what other people come through as. So anyway, he's pulled away now. He seems a happier soul, and I'd just like to say to you out there, thank you so much for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you liking and enjoying my videos on this, my journey, our journey. Please keep tuning in, because you never know, I might have a message for you. And thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.